For that preview. And while the high-speed boat races and air shows tend to steal the spotlight, there is another big crowd pleaser that we can't skip out on, Austin. And we are talking about the food.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's right. So organizers say this year's lineup has a little something for everyone.
Apple Valley News Now's William Albert shows us a look at some of the vendors and the work it takes to get that food ready for race day.
Water Follies is back at Columbia Park for its 60th year, and while all eyes are on the races, it can be easy to forget about all the tasty vendors the event has to offer. From hot dogs and corn dogs to Mexican food, ice cream, and more, food vendors are set up and ready to serve spectators. One vendor, who's at Water Follies for the first time, says he's your guy if you're looking for a corn dog.
The Corn Dog Company, it's actually a franchise based out of St. George, Utah, and we were fortunate enough to buy into it back in 2019, and we've blessed with all the support we've received, and we're happy to be out here at Columbia Park this weekend for the Hydro Folly races. It's actually our first year being vendors out here, so kind of we know what to expect coming into it, but it's turned out great.
Another Water Follies vendor, Winston's, a Vancouver-based business, is offering a wide variety of options for folks looking for something different.
We have some wings with a sweet fire sauce, and then we also have smoked cod chowder on our normal menu.
This weekend, Water Follies will have both big and small food vendors, with some vendors like CG Public House and Catering putting in a lot of hard work before the big event.
CG Public House, which is catering many of the hospitality tents during the event, says that the planning that goes into the food before the weekend even starts is everything.
It's just a lot of planning. If we're not prepared, then it can be really chaotic. So it starts with logistics, going through coordinating, assigning employees to certain jobs.
And Simmons says that depending on how many people they're expecting to serve, the prep work can change dramatically.
A menu matrix that says, if somebody orders option 1, for example, I believe is brisket and pulled pork, we calculate the weight of what we need. So if it's 100 people, we need 300 ounces of cooked brisket, and we need 300 ounces of cooked pulled pork.
He says there's even an art to keeping the food at the right temperature, whether hot or cold.
The best way for us to actually keep it semi-cold is with ice baths, and they work really well. So, and then also for hot food, we use what we call Schaefer's. And so it's basically like a double boiler.
A lot of work is done behind the scenes, both in the kitchen and on the waterways. In Kennewick, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
Simmons and his team aren't just cooking, they're also the only vendor selling alcohol to the public at this year's Water Follies.
Our new